What's up, everybody? It's Valar. Hope everyone had an awesome weekend. Thanks for checking out another Raid Shadow Legends video. Before I forget, if please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. We're up at like 218 subscribers, which is freaking awesome. So I'm really pumped about that. Thank you very much to everybody that subscribed to the channel or liked the video. On my journey to 1,000 subs here. So it'll take a while, but hey man, I appreciate all the support, and let's get into the video here. Anyway, so really I just kind of wanted to do a video that's showing my progress on the Fusion, and also, I mean, it is going to be like a mini rant, I guess. I know there's been a lot of ranting about Polarium, but they deserve every single bit of it right now. I mean, even in, I'm part of Showfly's community, and even he had like a rant in one of his videos the other day, I think on Friday, and that's rare because he's usually pretty upbeat and pretty much on. He's professional, I guess would be the best word about things, but but he's even getting fed up. I mean, every YouTuber, everybody in the community is fed up, and it's justifiable. And really, the main reason I wanted to talk about this too was, man, I'm burnt out. I haven't been grinding like absolutely insane or anything like that. I actually did take my Saturday night and go to a friend's birthday party, all that stuff. So I wasn't grinding 24/7 this weekend. I've got a family and everything too, so it's not I can't grind 24/7. But I've been grinding a significant amount of time, and this is just, it really is kind of insane. I mean, actually, they can't release another Fusion like this. I'm actually going to try to pull it off because, one, I actually had this girl here, this corpse collector on the far right. I pulled her recently in one of my ancient shard pulls. I think it was a few weeks ago, probably sometime in October. I haven't used her at all, so I figured, what the hell? I'll fuse. I'm not fuse her. I'll throw her toward the Fusion. I will be able to get this girl from doing the leveling event, the champion training event. And this guy, I got lucky because last time when Harvest Jack was out, I got really lucky with the champions that you have to get from dungeons. Like this one, Witness, you have to get from Fire Knight's Castle. And actually, the funny thing is, I got extremely lucky. Now looking at things, and I didn't realize how lucky I got till now. But there was 2 or 3 champions that you had similar things in the Ice Golem and maybe the Dragon, and I think it was a Fire Knight again too, for Harvest Jack's Fusion. And those, I literally went into like the level 7 dungeon, like a silly dungeon that I could finish in like 15 seconds type of thing, right? And I got every single one of them within 4 or 5 attempts. So all three of whatever those rares were that you needed, and they were all came from like the level 7 dungeon. So that was pretty good. Now my experience has been completely different this time. I probably grinded like 2 or 3 energy refills, which is nowhere near that much, on Fire Knight, and didn't get this girl yet. I was grinding. I don't know if it was Ice Golem or where it is. Let me go look at the news post. Where's this rotting mage guy at? All right, because rotting mage is at the Ice Golem. Yeah. So rotting mage and Ice Golem's peak. I was grinding that and didn't get him at all. I must have used 5 energy refills, I think, something like that. Which none of these numbers are even that bad yet. What I'm saying, but it was, I didn't even sniff the guy, right? And then I'm grinding food in the leveling event, and I just pull 10 mystery shards and boom, rotting mage. So that made it quite easy to actually fuse the. So I did fuse the other part of the with one of the epics. This snorting thug guy. So I was able to fuse him. So I have 2 of the 4. And I'm gonna get the 3rd one fairly easily because I'm already at 10,000 points in the leveling event, and then this one will be the one that requires a little bit of work. I think I think this is going to come from some tournament. I don't know. I'll look. So Twin Cod, I have Ragemonger sitting in the vault. So I already have him. So that's good. This guy, I believe, there's going to be a summon rush coming up on like Tuesday through Thursday. And you can only get Skink through that. I'm hoping Skink is like one of the low rewards because if they make Skink like ridiculously high in a summon rush, that's just going to be so stupid. I mean, he's actually fairly common pull when you pull ancient shards yourself. But I'm planning. I have 2,119 mystery shards, and I've been on this kick right now that I'm not opening my ancient shards till next month. I know some that might be stupid. I mean, I'm sure if I open 25 ancient shards, I'd probably get this guy. But I'd rather actually open a bunch of mystery shards, and hopefully, if they make it like within 1,000 points to get this guy, that's what I think they should do. I don't think this guy should be ridiculously hard to get or anything like that because he's not that hard to get as far as from ancient pulls go. So I feel like with mystery shards is how I'm gonna try to compete in this next coming summon rush to try to get him. That's gonna be my main goal for that. And then this girl right here, though, I mean, yeah, you can get her from mystery shard. Hopefully, I'll luck out again and get her like a running mage. But I don't know. I feel like I'm going to be farming a hell of a lot of Fire Knight's Castle this week. I do believe we have a Fire Knight tournament coming up, so that's good. The whole burnout on this thing, too, is like you get so confused on what's going on. And it's actually a big distraction from being able to develop your champions, too. So I'm going to do this because I have 2 of the 4. And unfortunately, if somebody didn't farm the Void dungeon, they might be SOL because that's only open on Sundays, and it's already past the Sunday cutoff because it's the UTC that they use. Sunday night my time, but it's actually like Monday in game. So you got a next week to get Void potions to use on Umbral and Trantress. So you have to farm. You only have 1 day, or you can spend 200 gems, which I'm sure Polarium will love. But I don't recommend spending 200 gems ever to open a potion keep. I just refuse to do that. But all of these different events going on are just, I mean, they're pretty overwhelming, and they do make you feel actually kind of burnt out on the game. I mean, I'm burnt out for a lot of other reasons and everything too, but this amount of resources, this amount of grinding, this amount of going for it for this guy, it's just like I feel like I need a vacation. Actually, is how I feel like. I feel like, man, I've been grinding this so much, and haven't gotten what I needed and everything too. So, man, it's just a lot of work. Okay, this is Twin Claw Disciple is going to be available from Dungeon Divers coming up later this week. So, all right, a little bit of a Dungeon Diver. And then there's a Witness's Fire Knight's Castle. I guess we don't have a Fire Knight tournament, or am I missing it? No, we do have a Fire Knight tournament coming up on November 21st. So, what is that, Wednesday? Okay, so I'll grind Fire Knight when that tournament comes on, and hopefully get this Witness girl to get this Defiled Centerpiece. That's going to be, getting her and getting Skink are going to be my gate. So, but the other thing too is, I mean, how can a regular player ever achieve any of these things? I feel like Polarium needs to release events that actually have hype. Like the nice thing when I played Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. Now they got really bad about people having to wail out, but it was only really wailing out to get the character in the first go round. The way they release events, they'd release events, every 3 months. Let's say a character would come around. Let's use it like this. Let's say that this fusion is limited right now, but it'll be back 3 months from now with the same exact requirements. That's sort of how it would work. So you would know, okay, well, if I don't get it this time and I'm preparing for it, okay, I can do what I can right now. And if I really want to be one of the first people to get them, you can wail out, you can go nuts, whatever. But I know that it's coming back in 3 months. It'll turn back on. It'll have the same exact requirements. Not gonna be a bunch of new requirements, and then I'll be able to go in there, and I've already done some progress toward it. Maybe it took me a little bit longer. I couldn't do it in freaking a little over a week, which is just way too short of a time for this type of a thing. I mean, even Foley, I want to say Foley was like 22 days. I, I don't know for sure, but I believe he was almost a little over 3 weeks. And I feel like almost every one of them has been about 3.5 weeks. And just a week for these events, I mean, it's very hard to keep track of what I'm actually doing, what's going on. I mean, you got a dragon tournament going on. You got a spider tournament coming up. You got a champion chase tournament going on. So a dragon tournament and a champion chase tournament at the same time right now. And in the champion chase tournament, I opened my 10 void shards, which I did a video on, and I've only opened mystery shards. And you can see here, I'm actually in 5th place by doing that, which makes me think like either I'm in a really easy bracket, or I think people just don't care. I mean, that's actually, and that's bad if you ask me. That they've really gotten to the point where I think they pushed the limit so far that people are just frustrated at this point. And that's the sentiment of, I would say, 90% of the players out there. Got in a damn arena assault coming up, and we have this champion training event. And the champion training event, I got 11,164 points. It started on Friday, and it's Sunday night right now. So I've ground my way up to almost get these 90 gems, which I'm going to need because I started the weekend with 2,115 gems. And now I have 1,206 gems. So basically used 900 gems in 2 days. That's a lot. I mean, I'm probably grinding more than I needed to, but that just makes it seem like, okay, the average player, the average guy that's, I don't, you know what? There's no justification really for someone spending 10, 20,000 on a game unless they're filthy rich. And even then, I feel like it's a poor decision. That's just my opinion. I think it's actually kind of reckless, and it actually promotes just frivolous spending, which is pointless. I mean, that money could be used for so many better things than just all of this grinding. And it's so greedy of a company to do this. Like, I mean, it's pushing people to the limit. It's actually squeezing you so far that it's like you can't get blood out of a stone, right? Uh, the way I'm gonna do this, I'm doing this fusion, and I'm gonna get to it. I'll probably fuse it next weekend because I'm not gonna kill myself anymore. Because truthfully, having done the amount of grinding I've done now, which isn't even that much compared to some people in my clan community, I've seen people that have the event pretty much completed already. As far as which I have no idea how they have that much time or that much actually just desire to sit there and level food for that long. That would take so long, and pretty much feel like cut into your sleep and everything too. But I'm gonna go through this. I'm gonna complete the fusion. I think I am at the point myself now. I've chased every single fusion because I feel like, oh, it's cool. It's a guaranteed legendary. But I am at the point myself now where if they come out with another fusion, unless it's like Bad Alcazar or something like that, I don't even, I might not even care, because I feel like to really play the game, to enjoy the game, you got to take all that aspect out of it. I'm going to be on this mission for myself, and I'm going to actually advocate it, and I might be preaching to the choir, but I'm going to actually say I would rather actually spend my time developing my roster and just doing what I want to do in the game. And that's it. I got a lot of good champions. I got a lot of good gear around things. I don't have God tier gear, but I've been farming some better gear, so I've got some good stuff. But I want to actually just spend the time and work on one hero at a time. And I would rather actually, I'm going to do shard pull videos, probably not until December again when I open more shards. But I'd rather focus my time actually on doing hero building myself, team building, synergy building, figuring that stuff out, and actually kind of like playing around with some unique stuff even, and then producing videos on different heroes that I like using, producing videos on different compositions that might be kind of cool, that type of stuff. So that's kind of the mission that I'm going to go for with this. I know I've been kind of just ranting on, but I have to. I mean, this is actually, I'm 2 days into this, and I'm already feeling exhausted by it. I mean, that's how I feel. I'm just feel totally exhausted by this, and in a way, it sucks the fun out of the game. The game's great. I love this game. I'm gonna keep playing this game. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not quitting the game. But I do feel like, after this fusion, I might take a little bit of a break. I might actually just be like, I'm not gonna log in for 2 days, uh, just to actually give myself a mental break and say I don't want to do anything related to Relate Raid after I fuse this guy Brakus. I'm going to take a break for a couple days, then I'll come back and I'll do exactly what I just said. I'll work on building him. I'll work on focusing on him, but after I take myself a couple days mental break, because the burnout's getting real and I'm sure everybody's feeling it. And I'm going to keep preaching all this message too, because Polarium's got to change some of this crap. Or their game's going to die even quicker than I actually thought it would. I could see their game dying within 6 months if they don't change what they're doing. Maybe even 3 months. Because everybody's getting fed up now. And anyway, I'll end the video there, because I know I've been ranting a while. And I'll be back with another Raid Shadow Legends video, probably with today or probably either Monday or Tuesday of this week. Thank you very much for watching the video again. If you've made it this far, please subscribe to the channel. It's completely free. Please like the video. I really have appreciated everybody so far helping out and doing that. And I want to say thank you. And if there's anybody that wants to talk about anything, throw it in the comments below. And we'll just start a conversation up. And I always make it a point to respond to everybody. I know if I ever get bigger, that might actually be almost impossible. But I do like to spend the time to actually, talk to people and try to help them grow too. So anyway, thank you very much for checking out the video. I'll be back soon with another video. Cheers.